I should really run lifesteal on my melee, actually.
I've never done this before. It's the first time I've ever done this, so please.
Actually, don't accept. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to try and equip lifesteal on my melee, because otherwise I might die. Or life strike. That works well as well. That fits into the slot, and I've got my perfect build. Yeah, prime pressure point, primed reach, primed fever strike, relentless combination, blood rush, weeping wounds, maiming strike, life strike. The only thing I don't have on is drifting contact. Do I need drifting contact? Combo duration? Yeah. Nah. I'll go without it.
You got blood rush. Don't think you need that. And body count. You got that already.
I don't think I need. I think for something like ESO, life strike would work better.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for carry prime.
I do enough damage. I just don't kill everything. I do enough damage. I just don't stay alive. Who's our fourth enemy? Oh, another Siren trying to compete.
Let's find out.
At the end of the day, Volt should work out better for this first few rounds unless they're Grenier or Corrupted. Grenier Corrupted Siren is almost a necessity.
We're going to do 8 waves? Or 8?
8 or 16, depending how we get on.
All right.
And it starts off with Grenier. Brilliant. What a way to like absolutely annoy me. Okay, my macro is slightly off because I'm used to running speed increases. That should work a bit better now. Feels better?
That's nice, thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Well, this is zone 1, so. Yeah, I have no combo duration on this. Don't know how much that matters for this specific ESO build.
Oh, there goes my efficiency. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we're nearly done anyway. S rank. Woo!
Probably do one of these because I feel like this is actually a bit slower than doing the dedicated farms. But we can just work our way through the relics. Like, I don't know, lift, then Meso, then Neo, then Axie, or the other way around, or I don't mind, whatever.
Maybe one of us should check upstairs and the other one downstairs.
Well, I can do upstairs, downstairs, every stair with my 4. So it also does a massive CC, which is kind of helpful.
Found it.
Thing is, I'm still getting a decent amount of XP towards my stuff, even though I'm still doing a lot of damage. Because I don't actually think I'm killing things, I'm just doing a lot of damage to them. And then sounds getting like the killing blow. Which I really don't have a problem with. Like, I only have about 300 kills. But that just means I'm going to get more XP, so my weapons level up faster. With Z2.
Z2.
Right, yeah.
That kind of seems like a new one.
And now infested.
Yes, it's new. I can tell that it's new because I tried to type it in chat and it did not come up with a response. Which means I do not already own the relic. And there was only one relic that I was missing that was unvaulted. And that was the Axie A4 for some reason. Probably because I used them all up trying to get that Ack Bolter receiver.
I've
So
got
yes.
Bolter Prime. It's nice!
The
And I got a
Z2
room for it.
The Z2 is one of the new ones. And we got it Radiant as well. So it saves you a few void traces.
I have way less relics from you guys. Like, you guys have way more weapons.
Well, you would kind of expect that based off your mastery. Like, the more weapons you have, the more mastery you have.
Yeah,
So, it's not surprising, to be honest.
yeah. But I have a good build.
I'm just disappointed because I picked up Vulcan Prime like 3 days ago and I, for like a day and a half, had every frame in the game, and now Chroma Prime's come out and I don't have every frame in the game and it's kind of annoying.
That's okay.
So
Life's like that, I'm afraid.
need to get that sorted. Thankfully, it's not like they're going to bring out another frame in the next like week. So I'll farm Chroma within the next week and then build them within the next like week and a half, and not use them because I don't particularly like Chroma.
You don't like Chroma?
Not
Oh
really.
yeah, that's right. What have you got against Chroma?
Nothing. I just don't really like them. Just like I don't particularly like playing Limbo. Just one of those things.
You're killing enemies too fast!
That's why you
I
run
can't spread
some
more spores
power
anymore.
on your spores to make sure that they don't decay as much. I'm not even mailing anything, and I really don't like having lifesteal on this. So I would
Doesn't affect me, I've got one down, so...
I'll be taking this off, especially if I'm running Volt, because Volt's 3% of Volt's damage on his 4 gets converted into overshields, and that maxes out all your guys' overshields pretty quickly. So it's really not needed.
When do we get things like Cora parts?
And Sanctuary Onslaught, We're in elite
Just
sanctuary
regular
onslaught.
sanctuary.
So yeah.
Is it as hard as this or not really?
It's like half a level or lower. I think normal sanctuary onslaught starts off at like 25 or something, whereas this starts off at 60 or something like that. I don't actually have any energy at the moment. That's a slight problem. Something's draining all my.
Stop killing.
Well, it's toxin damage.
Be nice if like all my energy wasn't being drained by something. There we go. Finally release 4. Get some crowd control in here. I think it's the brood mothers that drain energy. Okay, my Seer's max rank and my Vacor Heck is like nearly there. Vacor Heck has a very satisfying sound. I might use it more. It's probably not actually bad either.
Do you have a Scatter Justice on your Vacor?
Scatter Justice can't actually run in the Vacor Heck.
Oh, you can run
That's
that?
what actually makes the normal Heck better before you get primed mods.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't run the 200% multi-shot.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's interesting though, because it by default has the whatever the effect is called for Steel Meridian. So it then can't have the effect again, which means it can't have Scatter Justice.
You have one slot for one more card, basically. And more pallets.
But yeah, the Vacor Heck has slightly better stats than the Heck, but only works out better than the Heck when you've got primed mods. Other than that, the normal Heck works out better because of Scatter Justice. It's quite interesting.
400 endo.
Yay.
Wow.
That's just cold. That is just cold, Samaris. You can tell that his mother did not love him.
Pardon me.
And he left, I don't know why.
See if we can get to here. If not, it's not the end of the world, but... Because I don't think ESO is actually as fast as I originally thought. But I've made mistakes before, and I will continue to make mistakes, because I'm not perfect. It's one of those things that my 4 just eats away at them, but it doesn't do that much damage. It just builds up. Like, I'm actually only doing probably 100 to 200 damage per second.
I'm doing 1,000.
Yeah. And you strip armor as well. Yeah, I still have like 37% damage. Even though you have nearly 200 more kills than me. It's like you get the killing blow on them, I kind of strip them a bit lower. And also, I really like my 4 because it CCs enemies as well, which keeps you alive longer.
Oops.
Much easier to stay alive if the enemy doesn't shoot at you.
Oh, this is tiny.
Yeah. Bolt works even better in smaller zones, where there's more enemies clamped up. Because his damage scales off the amount of enemies there are. And I can easily get the entire map with my 4. Just need to make sure to not spam it enough to get it blocked. Yeah, my weapons are max.
Yeah.
So, what, 2 shall we? Shame if I didn't do Eidolons, this would also be great for focus.
Yes.
Sortie are
Yeah,
great for
because-
focus.
Because
Yeah.
I do Eidolons, I already have every focus skill maxed. So,
Wow,
Lucky you.
that's a lot.
I haven't even done my first one yet.
I only have 100 and something caps as well.
I only made every lance so far, like the big lance.
My operator lives so much longer as well. Because he's got nearly 1200 health. And like 600 armor, which turns his equivalent HP to 1900. Or it's either equivalent or effective HP. I always forget the terminology. I think we could actually go into zone 8 without too much problems. Because this is we're near at zone 6 and that's staying at 97, 98. So I think we'd be fine. I may go down at some point though, because my health has been slowly dwindling down. And this life strike has really not been working.
L1. No, that's not new.
L1.
Yeah, that's not new. That's a limbo relic.
Probably chassis if I remember right. This does not have very effective life strike. Or life steal, should I say. It's supposed to life steal 15%. I've gone up 20 health in the last like 20 melee attacks. Really not effective.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, right now, really.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Ah, it's. Did you want to see the new relics in the codex?
Yeah, I said about the new relics not showing in the codex, and then everyone just said to me they don't show up until you have them. But no, as I thought, it's a bug and it was intended to be shown in the codex. Which makes me getting my note of the relics much easier, because I can just copy them from the profile.
So we leave at zone 8.
Yeah, we're not going to get past that.